Welcome to today's Let's Meet. I'm your host, Alex. Today, we continue to share exciting content with Zlata.
Hello, everyone. I'm Zlata, and I'm delighted to see you all again.
In today's program, we will learn about the legal experiences of outbound enterprises at the China Asian Legal Research Center seminar. We will also hear from Professor Michael Powers of Tsinghua University on new trends in China's economy. Additionally, we will visit Chongqing village and meet a freight dispatcher, Yili, and we will go to Shitang town, Bishan district, to experience the happy life of beautiful countryside. Finally, we will follow influencers to check in at the Testbed 2 Art Center in Yuling. Zlata, as Chinese enterprises accelerate their internationalization, it becomes increasingly important to understand and comply with the laws and regulations of different countries. Now, as an international student, what do you think about the role of law in international trade?
As an international student, I think laws in international trade are essential for maintaining fairness, protecting rights, and ensuring smooth transactions between countries. They help create a stable and predictable business environment.
Great point. Recently, the China Asian Legal Research Center held a seminar to deeply exchange information on the laws and regulations of bilateral foreign trade and investment. Let's delve into these valuable overseas experiences.
Currently, the most public attention.
We handle many cases between China enterprises and local workers or local people. Why this meeting is very important, of course, because it can be a place to introduce about the environmental of investment in Indonesia, what to do and what we don't do, and how to bring the benefit between two countries about this investor.
We need to know about Cambodian political system. Cambodian is a free market. All investment, all investor come to Cambodia is in the same legal framework.
One investor they coming in the new country and mostly like Asian country. The first thing that make them risky is the lack of information. Besides that, maybe they go to the wrong person, to the wrong channel. In fact, we have doing a lot of things to attract the investor. We open up the country, we make public service to one window office, we have the Chinese desk, we have the Chinese embassy there to protect all investors. So those kind of institutional arrangement that can help them to minimize the risk.
Zlata, based on what you have seen and heard during your studying in China, how do you view China's economic development?
I see the development of the Chinese economy as a remarkable transformation. Over the past few decades, China has shifted from an agrarian society to a global economic powerhouse. This growth has lifted millions out of poverty and made China a key player in international trade and finance. However, challenges like environmental sustainability and economic inequality remain. Overall, it's a dynamic and complex evolution with significant global impact.
I completely agree with your view. Now, today we are fortunate to have Professor Michael Powers from Tsinghua University School of Economics and Management. He is full of confidence in China's economic development. Let's listen to his unique insights on why he believes so.
I would say in the long term, I'm very confident. At any time China faces some difficulty, there are people commenting and saying, wow, this is fun. You know, China, the economic miracle kind of couldn't last forever. So here it is, things are not working the way that they would want them to. I don't see things that way. It seems that there is a very long, steady arc of success. That there are challenges along the way. There have been a number of serious challenges, but the economy has persisted through them. And I think that will continue into the future. I think that where we are now is that it is perhaps as much cultural as economic. that there seems to be an issue with consumers being very cautious, having seen this difficult period of time with the pandemic. So in terms of ways to deal with this, I know the government has so far taken a multifaceted approach, both in terms of monetary policy, fiscal policy. I suspect that ultimately we will see more fiscal stimulus in terms of getting money into the hands of lower and middle income people that will then take this money and with greater confidence will go out and begin spending, and that will drive the economy upward.
Lada, do you know where the intersection of the China-Europe Railway Express and the new International Land-Sea Trade Corridor in Chongqing is?
I don't know. Where is it?
That's the Tuanjian Village Railway Station, a very important place for Chongqing's opening up. Today, we will meet a freight dispatcher at the station, Yi Li, and through his story, understand how Chongqing has transformed from a landlocked city to an inland open highland. Let's take a look.
贵料团结，明天计划发出4趟中午班的，现在车已配齐。我叫易里。
My name is Yi Li, a freight dispatcher at Tuanjiekun Station. I took up the position of freight dispatcher in 2013, when the Belt and Road Initiative was proposed. Initially, we only had 2 or 3 trains each week, but now we see dozens. Back in 2013 and 2014, we handled the loading of 200 to 300 train carriages per day, but our current record exceeds 1,000. My role parallels that of a messenger, and also function as a meticulous statistician responsible for smoothing the operation of international trains and serving the BRI. Maintaining precise records is highly necessary.
Like a cog firmly installed in a system, this is the reality of countless railway workers toiling tirelessly on the front lines.
In the past, the procurement of imported products primarily relied on air and sea transport. The advent of China-Europe freight trains and other international rail services has brought lower cost compared to air and has saved time compared to sea, offering consumers a broader array of choices. I hold hope for the continued expansion and improvement of international train services, extending their reach far and wide.
Zelda, have you been to the countryside of Chongqing, or what do you think about rural revitalization?
Yes, I have explored some rural areas in Chongqing while studying here. The countryside is beautiful and full of potential. I believe that rural revitalization is crucial as it helps improve living standards, preserves cultural heritage, and promotes sustainable development.
Well, thank you for sharing that. In today's iChongqing, we will follow James into Shitang Town, Bishan District, which can be said to be a microcosm of Chongqing's rural development. Let's feel the beautiful life in the countryside of Chongqing together.
Building a beautiful China cannot be achieved without a beautiful countryside. In recent years, Chongqing has made remarkable progress in building a beautiful countryside, unveiling new pictures where wealthier farmers live happier lives in more attractive rural areas. Hi everyone, I'm James. As rural revitalization advances, the countryside is undergoing a dramatic transformation, and rural tourism is becoming the preferred choice for many people. Today, I'll take you to Shitang Town in the Bishan district of Chongqing to see just how beautiful rural areas in China can be. We are now in the newly completed demonstration area of Yunwu Huajian, beautiful Baoshu Courtyard. It takes only an hour to drive from downtown Chongqing to reach here, and apart from picking seasonal fruits, we can also taste delicious local food, admire the idyllic scenery, and stay in characteristic B&Bs.
A few years ago, Chitang Town took leather shoe manufacturing as a pillar industry. As pollution intensified, local industries were in urgent need of transformation and upgrading. We managed to combine agricultural industrialization and tourism development. We gradually transferred and eliminated the leather shoe industry and developed the vegetable and fruit planting industry. We also planted aquatic plants in the river to restore the aquatic ecosystem. Now, the water quality of Baibei River is rated as grade 3.
Chitang Town has taken the opportunity of rural revitalization and the construction of Yunwu Huajian to create a characteristic courtyard spread over 1 square kilometer. The Baibei River Waterfront Trail has linked several locations key to rural tourism, such as the Kingdom of Insects, Four Season Orchard, and Lianhua Xue Art Courtyard, which have been connected to form an agricultural and tourism industry cluster with a synergetic effect, meaning tourists can enjoy richer tourism experiences.
Now we have our own agritourism farms and orchards. Many young people have returned to their hometowns and chose to start a business. We are happier than before.
With the countryside taking on a new look, rural tourism is booming and farmers become happier as their income increases. Looking ahead, Chongqing will set higher goals and strive for new achievements in rural revitalization through real action.
Zlata, in the years you've been in Chongqing, have you been or heard of Testbed 2 Art Center in Yuling?
No, I have never been there, but I saw a lot of beautiful videos from that art place, and I want to visit it.
It is a place full of artistic atmosphere, attracting many tourists and artists. Today, the Australian couple vloggers, Jack Tor and Sophia, have come here. What kind of experience will they have? Let's take a look.
Got our ticket here. We've got a little lucky coin here, which we can use that for wishing, which I think is one of the exhibits. So yeah, let's go and see what they have. Oh, this is where you make a wish. Okay, Sophia, you want to make your wish? Wow, nice. You went in the middle, I think. Okay, my turn. Woohoo!
Went in the middle?
Yeah, I went in the middle.
Cool.
Nice. Wow, this is cool.
One thing I love about China is they have really found the balance between preserving their culture and modernization.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, this dragon here. Okay, right now we have our black gloves on and we're doing some artwork. Yeah, like this. Okay, so I'm just doing mine now. I don't know if there's enough paint in this, but okay. Wow. Taihola. Amazing. Okay, so we just finished up there in the art gallery and the exposition. So now, yeah, I think we're going to keep walking around, keep exploring different areas here in Chongqing. It's been really good today already, so yeah.
That's all for today's show. Thank you, Zlata, for being here. And thank you all for your company.
Thank you, Alex, for the invitation.
Let's meet, showcasing new Chongqing to the world. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.